Requesting the hall volunteers to please mute the mic of the Kailasa LA female side mic. Requesting everyone to settle down in Kailasa Salem. You're showing the main camera now, huh? Looks so nice. Yes, it's time for us to begin the Nithyananda Yoga. Let's all settle down. Close your eyes. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes and bring your visualization of Swamiji in your inner space. Now let's take a deep breath and chant the Sadguru Vandanam, invoking Swamiji's presence. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Next, we'll be chanting the Shiva Mula mantra, Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha, 11 times internally. You can all just follow along as we chant it internally. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now, we can enter into the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Please bring your Panchapatram Nudharni and place it in front of you. Now, let's place our right hand in the Gokarna Mudra. Pour an Udharni of water into your palm and drink it at the end of the following mantra. Om Atmadattvam Shodayami Swada. Pour another Udharni of water and we'll drink it at the end of the following mantra. Om Vidyadattvam Shodayami Swada. Drink the water and pour another Udharni of water and drink it at the end of the following mantra. Om Shivadattvam Shodayami Swada. Please wash your right hand, rinse your right hand, and now with the base of the right hand thumb, from the right to left, we are going to wipe our upper lip and lower lip. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Rinse your right hand. With the index, middle and ring fingers, you're going to touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Once again, rinse your right hand. With your right hand, index and thumb, touch the right nostril, the left nostril. And with the right hand, ring finger and thumb, touch the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear. Once again, rinse your right hand with an Udharni of water. Next, with the little finger and thumb, touch your navel, your right chest, your left chest, and with all the fingertips touch above your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and your heart center. Once again, rinse your right hand. Now, let's place our right hand on our left hand and place both of your hands on the right thigh. As now we'll be entering into the Sankalpa, where we set the conscious resolution. So now let's take a few minutes, keeping our eyes closed, to set the declaration of what we want to manifest today. In every aspect, how you want your body to be, how you want to manifest completion, you want to manifest something like healing for a particular part of your body. Whatever it may be, let us now take a moment to visualize that and then see the visualization of what you want manifesting, not that it is going to manifest, that it is already manifested. This is called conscious visualization. Very powerful technique given by Swamiji himself. Now, from this space, we are going to be chanting the Sankalpa mantra and setting this declaration to the cosmos. ममोपात समस्त दुरिदक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ मेषमासे शुक्लपक्षे सप्तम्यां शुभदितौ भानुवासरयुक्तायां पुष्या नक्षत्र गण्डयोग वणिजकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्त्रे श्रीमत् परम शिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा वयापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलबकेशरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पाण्य महाराज गुरु शबन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजोचेतन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनां अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्य वंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष दुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्यर्थम भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासम करे. Now, please take an uddharani of water and wash your right hand. Om apaupasprisya. Yes, let's all now place our Panchapatram uddharani aside and stand up for the skeleton dance.
Visualize yourself as a skeleton without any muscles, flesh, just bones. Start shaking your hands, your elbows, your wrists, your knees. Start shaking all the bones of your body. Now relax. Relax and stand still. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in and out deeply. Okay. Now everyone can open your eyes and please settle down. Settle down in your yoga mats. Okay. So let's begin with the first asana for today. The first asana for today is Anjani asana. So you're going to now sit with your legs extended in front of you. Extend your legs in front of you and sit with your back straight. You're now going to bring your hands under your buttocks, your palms facing up. You'll place your hands under your buttocks, your palms facing up, and sit straight. Keep your spine straight and keep your elbows close to the body. In this asana, visualize yourself as Bhagavan Hanuman. And in this asana, we are going to perform the Jalandhara Bandha. Jalandhara Bandha is tucking your chin to the chest. Perform the Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is contracting your perineum. In this asana, the pranayama that we are going to do is Rechaka Kumbhaka. Rechaka Kumbhaka is first exhale completely, empty your lungs, and then hold your breath. Completely exhale, empty your lungs, and then hold your breath for as long as possible. And when you're not able to hold anymore, then you can inhale. First exhale completely, empty your lungs, perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, hold your breath for as long as possible, and then when you're not able to hold anymore, then you can inhale. In this asana, the internal japa that you will be performing is Mahasada Shivoham.
दो कर की कोरवारिले मैले भेली सो आगाने भूपरिदाशे महाने अंगुली मिली राशे अंगुष्ठ छीदा राशे दोजी पुनिया तेली पिष्टि जोजी तापरिमूल द्वारि टिकी वैसे बहुर्योज गुति करे एक वैसे.
Okay. So the next asana that we are going to perform is Paschimottanasana. So in this asana, continue to sit with your legs stretched out. Place your hands in the prana mudra, that is extending your index and middle fingers, and with your thumb holding your ring finger and little finger down. Stretch your hands all the way up above your head and bend all the way down from your hip. Bend from your hips, go all the way down as much as you can and stay there. If you're able to catch your toes with the prana mudra, it is wonderful. Bring your head to your thighs. Bring your head to your knees and catch your legs, catch your toes with the prana mudra. Bend as much as possible. Yes, Kailasa LA male team. Jared, are you good? Arvind, are you good? Atmanaya, come on, lower. Actually, Eli should push Atmanaya lower. Yes, Eli. Yes, push. Kailasa LA female team, good. Kailasa Malaysia, good. If your partner is not doing, you can also help your partner. You can go behind your partner's back and you can slowly push your partner down. Stay in the asana. The more that you stay in the asana, the more you will see that you will become flexible. Stay in the asana and breathe. Each time you inhale deeply and exhale, go more lower. Each time you exhale, go more lower. Go all the way down so your head comes all the way to your knees. கைலாசா சேலம் எல்லாரும் அப்படியே இருங்க, மேலே வராதீங்க, கீழே இருங்க. நீங்கள் ப்ரீத் பண்ணும்போது ஸ்லோவாக கீழே போங்க, இன்ச்சாக கீழே போங்க. Try to pull yourself all the way down. Make your forehead touch your knees. Okay, so in this asana, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka also. Rechaka Kumbhaka is exhale first. First exhale completely and then hold your breath for as long as possible and then inhale. Exhale completely. Hold your breath for as long as possible and then inhale. And in this asana, you're also going to perform all the 3 bandhas, the Mahamudra bandha. So first, you're going to tuck your chin to the chest. Actually, automatically, when you're trying to go down, you will see that your chin is close to your chest. So keep your chin close to your chest, tuck your chin to the chest, and pull your stomach in. Pull your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up and perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum. And in this asana, perform the japa Mahasada Shivoham.
जानु परिललाटन्तु पश्चिमं ताणमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते.
Okay, now come up. Everyone can relax. How many of you were able to touch your toes? How many of you were able to touch your toes? Raise your hands. How many were able to touch your toes? Okay, wonderful. Okay, so let's now go to the next asana. The next asana is similar. It is Ugrasana. So in this asana, you're going to continue to sit with your legs straight in front of you, extended in front of you. And you're going to place your hands in the Parashamudra. Parashamudra is interlocking your fingers on the outside. And you're going to clasp your hands and place it behind your head. Clasp your hands, place it behind your head. And now you're going to lean forward and down. Lean all the way down and try to touch your head to your knees. Inhale deeply. And when you exhale, go all the way down and stay there. Don't come up, stay there, stay there. Stay down and try to keep pushing. Each time you inhale and exhale, go more down. You can even bounce your upper body. You can bounce your upper body up and down and try to loosen up your hamstring muscles, your thigh muscles, your leg muscles, and try to go as low as possible. Yes, Kailasa, Malaysia, good. Kailasa, LA. Kailasa, LA, Daniel here, come on. Yes, Kailasa, LA, male team, Robert Ramaya. Keep trying. Kailasa, Kashi, Aishwarya ma. Good ma. Keep going down. Stay down. கைலாசா சேலம் நல்லா பண்ணுறீங்க. அப்படியே இருங்க, கீழேயே இருங்க, ஸ்லோவாக வந்து கீழே போங்க. Okay, so in this asana, visualize Kali in your inner space. Goddess Kali is one of the pharaohs, Devi Parashakti. Visualize Kali in your inner space. Perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. The Rechaka Kumbhaka is first exhale completely. Empty your lungs and hold your breath for as long as possible. And then inhale. First exhale, empty your lungs, hold your breath for as long as possible, and then inhale. And in this asana also, you're going to perform all the three bandhas. All the three bandhas. First is Jalandhara bandha, which you would be doing, putting your chin to the chest. Second is Uddiyana bandha, pulling your stomach in and up. And the Moola bandha, contracting your perineum. Do all of these three and go down as low as you can. Try to touch your elbows to the ground and your forehead to your knees. Perform the japa. Mahasada Shivoham.
स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानूपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोऽग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिलदीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तानसंज्ञकं य एतदासनं श्रेष्ठं प्रत्यहं साधयेत् सुदेहि वायुः पश्चिममार्गेण तस्य सञ्चरति ध्रुवम् एतदभ्यासशीलानां सर्वसिद्धिप्रजायते तस्माद् योगी प्रयत्नेन साधयेत् सिद्धमात्मनः गोपनीयं प्रयत्नेन नयस्य कस्यचित्.
Okay, now relax and you can now come up. How many of you were able to touch your elbows to your knees? How many were able to touch your elbows to the knees? Okay, that's good. Okay, let's now go to the next asana. The next asana is Marichi asana. So in this asana, you're going to continue to sit with your legs extended. And now you're going to bring your left leg to bend your left knee and bring your heel to your perineum. Bend your left knee and bring your heel to the perineum. And now you're going to take your left hand and reach your left hand all the way around your left, around your left knee, and take your hand all the way back. And then take your right hand also and try to clasp both your hands behind your back. First, take your left hand and take it all the way around your knee to the back, and then take your right hand and try to hold your left hand, hold your hands together behind you. and then bend all the way in front of you as low as you can. Bring your head to your knees. This is the Marichi Asana. So come on, let's all do this together. So first, try to bring your hands, try to touch both your hands. Bend forward and nicely bring your knees under your armpits and try to clasp your fingers together. Yes, Kailasa LA good. Kailasa LA female team good. Male team good. Kailasa Malaysia good. Kailasa Salem நல்லா பண்றீங்க. Bend down as much as possible. So in this asana, visualize yourself as sage Marichi, one of the sages. Perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Rechaka Kumbhaka is first exhale. Completely empty your lungs and hold your breath for as long as possible. And when you're not able to hold anymore, then inhale. First exhale completely. Hold your breath for as long as possible. When you're not able to hold anymore, then inhale. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the internal japa Maha Sada Shivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे
Okay, now you can relax. You can unclasp your hands. You can now relax. The next asana is Mahamudrasana. So in this asana, you can now drop your left knee all the way onto the ground. Continue to have your left foot close to your perineum and drop your left knee to the ground. And now you're going to raise your hands all the way up. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Raise your hands all the way up. Inhale. And when you exhale, go all the way down. Go all the way down. Try to touch your toes with your fingers. And bring your forehead all the way down to your knees. Even when you are going down, do not go down with your back. Go down from your hips. So keep your back straight and try to go all the way down. Continue to stay in the asana. And you can even bounce up and down, trying to bring your head closer and closer to your knees. And continue to breathe. Don't stop breathing. Continue to breathe. Each time you exhale, go more down. And do not come out of the asana. Continue to stay in the asana and feel the stretch in your thighs. Focus on the pain. Focus on the stretch that you are feeling and embrace it. Don't resist the pain. Don't get frustrated that you're not able to do. Just unclutch from all the emotions. Unclutch and surrender everything at Swamiji's feet, and you focus on instructing your body to do the asana. Do not get frustrated that you're not able to touch, you're not able to go down, you're not flexible. Unclutch from all the impossibility that you are feeling. And go from the space that you can do this asana. It is your body, as we manifested in the Sankalpa. You can change your body the way that you want. With that space, do the asana. Complete with any impossibility that's coming up, any premonitions that you are not flexible, you cannot do this asana, or any incompletions that it is hurting, it is paining, I don't want to do. Complete with all of those thoughts that is happening, and you focus on your internal japa, Maha Sada Shivoham, and you go as low as possible. You focus on performing the asana. And this asana, perform all the three bandhas. We'll be performing the Mahamudra bandha. So first is bringing the chin to the chest. Lock your chin to the chest. Second is Udhyana bandha. Pull your stomach in and up. And third is Mula bandha. Contracting your perineum.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धासिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः अपसव्येन सम्पीड्य पादमूलेन सादरं गुरुपदेशतो योनिं गुदमेढ्रान्तरालगां सव्यं प्रसारितं पादं धृत्वा पाणियुगेन वै नवद्वाराणि संयम्य चिबुकं हृदयोपरि चित्तं चित्तपथे दत्त्वा पाभवेद्वायुसाधनं महामुद्रा भवेदेषा सर्वतन्त्रेषु गोपिता.
Okay, now come up. You can now relax. So how many of you were able to touch your toes in this asana? How many of you were able to touch your toes? Okay, wonderful. Almost everyone. Okay, so let's now do the same, both of these asanas on the other side. So first, beginning with Marichi asana. So this time bring your right leg, your right foot close to the perineum and your right knee to the chest. And now take your right hand and bring it all the way around your right knee and all the way back. And then you're going to take your left hand and bring it to the back and try to touch both of your hands together. Try to bring both of your hands together. Clasp both your hands together and slowly go down. Go down as much as possible. Keep going down and breathe. Breathe in and out. Focus on pushing yourself and going as low as you can. Yes, Kailasa LA, good. Kailasa Malaysia, Kailasa Salem, Kailasa Kashi. Kailasa Malaysia male team. Kailasa Malaysia male team, go lower. You can maybe help each other. You can come to each other's back and try to push, slowly push your partner's back down. You can help your partners to push your partners back down slowly. Push their back down as much as possible. Okay, so in this asana, perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Rechaka Kumbhaka is first exhale, exhale completely. Exhale and hold your breath for as long as possible, and then inhale. Exhale completely, empty your lungs, and hold your breath for as long as possible, and then inhale. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the Japa Maha Sada Shivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे
Okay, now slowly come up. Come up, and now you can drop your right knee to the ground. Drop your right knee to the ground, and now you're going to sit straight. Raise your hands all the way up above your head. The next is Mahamudrasana. Now inhale, inhale, take a deep breath inside, and then exhale completely and go down. Go down from your hips. Bend from your hips, bend nicely. Go as much as possible and stay there. How much ever you can go, stay there. Stay there, don't come up, stay there, and push yourself. Push as much as possible. If you're able to touch your knees with your hands, it's okay. If you're able to touch your heels, it's okay. If you're able to touch your toes, wherever you can touch, be there. Be there and breathe. Inhale and exhale deeply, and try to go more lower and lower. Keep going lower. You can also bounce up and down. And each time you exhale, going lower and lower. Yes, keep going lower. Kailasa LA, good. Kailasa Salem, நல்லா பண்றீங்க. Kailasa Malaysia, good. Yes, so in this asana, continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, that is, first exhale completely, hold your breath for as long as possible, and then inhale. And perform the Mahamudra Bandha, perform all three bandhas. First is the Jalandhara Bandha, bring your chin to the chest. Second is Uddiyana Bandha, pull your stomach in and up. And third is Moola Bandha, contracting your perineum. And perform the Japa Mahasada Shivoham.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः अपसव्येन सम्पीड्य पादमूलेन सादरं गुरूपदेशतो योनिं गुदमेढ्रान्तराळगां सव्यं प्रसारितं पादं धृत्वा पाणियुगेन वै नवद्वाराणि संयम्य चिबुकं हृदयोपरि चित्तं चित्तपथे दत्त्वा पाभवेद्वायुसाधनं महामुद्रा भवेदेषा सर्वतन्त्रेषु गोपिता.
Okay, now slowly come up. You can now come back to a cross-legged position. You can sit comfortably. So the next asana that we are going to do is Bhadrasana. So in Bhadrasana, now you're going to bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. Bring the soles of your feet together. And now you're going to bring your heels as close as possible to the perineum and keep your knees wide. And try to bring your knees all the way down to the ground. Try to make your knees touch the ground. You can even flap your knees. Flap your knees and push your knees all the way down to the ground. And also sit with your spine straight. Sit with your spine straight. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, that is, first exhale, empty your lungs, and then hold your breath for as long as possible, and then inhale. Perform the Moola Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the Japa Mahasada Shivoham.
गुल्फौ तु वृषणस्यादः सीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिपेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां दृढं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलं भद्रासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वव्याधिविशापहम्.
Okay. So continue to remain in this asana. The next asana is Gwali Pavasana. So in this asana, you're going to now extend your feet away from the body. Push your feet a bit front. Push your feet away from the body, but continue to keep your toes together, your heels bit apart, your knees open to the sides. And now place your hands on your respective knees. Place your hands on the respective knees and push your knees down. Push your knees down. And in this asana, you're going to perform the Jalandhara Bandha. Jalandhara Bandha is putting the chin to the chest. Bring your chin to the chest and perform the Mula Bandha also, contracting your perineum. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale completely. And then hold your breath for as long as possible. And then inhale. And perform the Japa Mahasada Shivoham.
पूर्वचर पट चौक कख्यो सोजी वाही विधियो की जय सोजी या में एड़ी भिन्न जराशे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशे चिबुक कंठ कूप में ठानो नासा अग्र दृष्टि को ठानो या करी जालंधर बंद हो जी साधक साधे विधि सो कोई.
Okay. Now let's go to the next asana. The next asana is Joni Asana. So in this asana, you're going to sit, continue to keep your soles of your feet together, and this time bring your heels close to the perineum. So pull your knees inside, close to the perineum. And now you're going to hold the soles of your feet together and lean forward and down. You're going to lean forward and down. Bring your forehead to your feet. Bring your forehead to the feet. Yes, Kailasa, LA, Jared, are you good? Atmanaya, go down. Yes, Daniel, are you good? Okay, so in this asana, visualize the yoni mandala and perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Rechaka Kumbhaka is first exhale and then hold your breath for as long as possible and then inhale. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa Mahasada Shivoham.
दोवूपकथली संपुट करे एडी मेड के ढिंग दरे अर्धहात को अंतर राशे लीलाट पगथलियां ऊपर दाशे दसो अंगूरी अग्र मिलावे फना अग्र परले पहरवे कहुनी लो भूपरि करिदाशे नली कहुनी मिलिवा राशे.
Nithyanandam, completing for the technical glitch. Yes. So the next asana is Midaki Pavasana. So now you're going to continue to have your heels together, your feet together in front of you, and your knees out wide. Let your heels, you can bring your heels together, your knees out wide, and now bend forward, lean forward and down, and extend your hands out wide. Extend your hands as wide as possible. Your palms on the ground. Bring your forehead on the ground behind your heels. And gaze to the nose. This is the Midaki Pavasana. So go down as much as you can. Try to touch your forehead onto the ground. Bring your forehead to the ground. Kailasa LA, good. Kailasa Malaysia, good. Kailasa Salem, நல்லா பண்றீங்க. Kailasa Kashi, good. Okay, so in this asana also continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. That is, first exhale completely and hold your breath for as long as possible. And then inhale. First exhale. Hold your breath for as long as you can. And then inhale. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum. And the internal japa, Mahasada Shivoham.
पूरव विधि परिपकथली संपुट शोल एडी मिली राशे एड्यासु माहिली कानी अगूल दो आतरे लिलाट धरती लगावे.
Now relax and come up.
Yes, so now we are going to be moving into the next asana, which is Siddha Samadhi Asana. So from a seated position that we are in, with our heels together, our feet together, now we are going to be bringing our hands underneath the shins. So there are two ways we can do this. First, I can show the easier variation, and then a little bit way to make it a little bit more challenging. So bring your hands underneath your shins, and you can bring your forehead to your feet. So this is the first variation. It's a bit more simpler. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging for you, then what you can do is bring your hands, bring the hands completely under your leg, and bring your feet all the way to the elbow, and try to touch the toes of your feet to your neck. So bring the toes to the back of your neck. That will make it a little bit more challenging for you. So you can perform whichever variation first. If you're able to just bring your forehead to your feet, that's great. Yes, good. Kailasa, Kashi, Aishwarya Ma, that's good. So in this asana, we are going to be visualizing Lord Surya in our inner space. Visualize Lord Surya or the sun in your inner space. Let's continue to stay there. Lower yourself as much as you can. Yes, good. Kailasa, Malaysia, that's good. Female team, that's good. Male team, that's good as well. Let's continue to stay here for a few more minutes. And try to push yourself from your hips once again. Don't try to just bend your back and touch your forehead with touch your legs to the forehead, touch your forehead to the legs, but try to push your hips down. Try to push your hips down, so it will be easier for you to do that, and it will also nicely stretch your back even more. Yes, Kailasa LA male team, that's good. Yes, so in this asana, we are going to be continuing to chant the internal japa of Mahasadashivoham. Let's stay there for a few more moments.
पूरव विधि परिपकथली संपुट शोल एडी मिली राशे एड्यासु माहिली कानी अगूल दो आतरे लिलाट धरती लगावे.
Yes, now slowly raise up. Let's slowly relax. And now we move into the next asana, which is Chinaki Pavasana. So in Chiriki Pavasana, we are going to be stretching our ankles, getting some mobility into our ankles. So now let's all hold on to our feet with all our fingers. And now how you would open a book. So how you would open a book, you're going to open up your feet nicely and try to bring the soles of your feet upward. Try to bring the soles of the feet upward nicely. Roll the entire ankle as much as you can. On this asana, we are going to be visualizing Swamiji in our inner space. Continue to chant the japa of Mahasadashivoham. So I'll focus on bringing our feet up.
पूर्व विधि परिपकथली संपोट शोल एडी मिलीराशे एड्यासु माहिली कानी अगोलदो आतरे लिलाट धरती लगावे.
Yes, now slowly relax. So every time we get into a stretch, we stretch a particular part of your body, you should always only slowly relax. Should never be fast. When you relax, come back to the position so it doesn't shock your body suddenly. So now we'll be moving into the next asana, which is Charapata Chokasana. So let's now bring our feet together, pull our legs all the way as close to your perineum as possible. Bring your leg all the way close and now place your hands on your knees. So bring your legs all the way close to you, place your hands on your knees and gently press your knees to the ground. This is Charapata Chokasana. So keep your elbows up, don't keep your elbows down. In this asana particularly, we're going to be keeping our elbows up and pushing our legs down. So gently press them down. Yes, so many of us are able to do this asana, that's good. So if you are able to perform the asana, you can partner up with someone next to you and you can also give them also a gentle press on their thighs. So if you are able to perform the asana, if it's easy for you, then maybe you can partner up, go next to a partner and then just place your hands on their knees and then give them a gentle press as comfortably as it's for them and help them also to bring their legs all the way down. So as you perform this asana, it will be really good when you connect with your body. You just close your eyes and connect with your body. Slowly bring that awareness to the place that's stretching. Breathe in and breathe out nice and deeply. In your inner space, visualize Swamiji as you perform this asana and breathe in and breathe out as deeply as you can. Only when you breathe in and breathe out, only when you focus on your breathing, You are going to help your body to relax and help you to get into the asana. So breathing is very important as part of this asana. And let's continue to chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham.
पगधली संपुट धारे आगाने कर जारे पसारे गोड़ा भूसो लगता राशे हाथ दो गोड़ा परिदाशे आशिमा हिली उपरिठाने गोड़ा दा विभूमि परिताने दृष्टि त्रिकुटी राशे गोई चरपट चौक कहा वेसोई.
Yes. Now let's slowly relax our hands, relax your leg, and now we are going to be moving into the next asana, which is Bhairavasana. So in Bhairavasana, we are going to be keeping the soles of our legs together, bring it all the way close, and now you're going to be raising the heels up and bringing the toes to the ground. So let's take this step by step. Let's do this step by step. So first you can bring your hands onto your heels and slowly you can start to stretch them. Slowly start to raise them. So either you can bring your hands underneath your leg and slowly start to push your legs up as you pull them towards you. So bring your hands underneath your legs and slowly pull your legs towards you and push your legs up. Push your heels up. So pull your legs as close to you as possible and stay there. You don't need to be able to do the asana now itself. That's not the focus. The focus is to pull your legs and do as much as you can. Even if your knees are up, that's fine. Slowly pull your legs as close to you as possible. Bringing the knees to the ground, we will do next. We will focus on next. Let's first bring our legs as close to us as possible. Come on, let's stay here. Let's get that mobility into our ankles. See, when you start doing all of these asanas gently, many times all of us, when we are walking, we trip and we sprain our ankle. So when we bring these kind of mobility asanas into our ankle, it strengthens the ankle and it makes it very resistant to getting sprained. So if you feel that you get sprains in your ankle a lot, doing these kind of asanas will help with that. Because your ankle will be able to bend instead of hurting itself. So let's nicely bring our legs close to us. Stay there and visualize Lord Kala Bhairava in your inner space. Continue to breathe in and breathe out as deeply as you can. In the Rechaka Kumbhaka and chant the japa Mahasada Shivoham.
गुल्फौ सम्पीड्य चान्योन्यं व्युत्क्रमेणोत्थितं शनैः जान्वोः पार्श्वगतौ हस्तौ दण्डवद्भैरवासनम्.
Yes, that's good. Slowly relax your leg. Let's take a moment. Just stretch your leg, shake your leg out a little bit, relax your ankle. Yes. Now we'll be moving into the next asana. So the next asana is going to be Samanasana. So in Samanasana, let's bring one leg. Let's start with our right leg. So take your right leg, bring your right leg close to you and bend your left leg towards you and keep your left foot by the perineum. Raise your right leg. Hold your right leg with both of your hands. And now bring your right leg to your chest. So your right leg has to touch your chest. So let's nicely open up our hips over here. Bring your right leg as high as you can. Let's lift our right leg up. Bring your right leg all the way up to your chest. Bring the foot to your chest. And if that is easy for you, then you can also use your elbow to push your legs to the side, which will also give you a nice stretch on your hips as well. Let's once again stay here for a few moments. Stay there, wherever your leg is, how much ever high you're able to lift your leg, stay there. Pull your leg closer. You can even move your leg from side to side. To loosen out the muscles, loosen out your leg. Breathe in and breathe out as deeply as you can. Relax your body. Each time you feel it's paining, it's hurting, unclutch from that. And bring your leg all the way and touch your chest. So in this asana, we are going to be once again visualizing Swamiji in our inner space. Continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. And continue to chant the internal japa of Mahasadashivoham.
समानासनमावक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादमुरौ दत्त्वा गुह्योऽन्यल्लिङ्गवक्त्रगे एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले.
Yes, that's good. Don't lower your leg. Stay there. Don't lower your leg. Let's now raise the leg onto the shoulder. So raise your right leg onto your right shoulder and stretch your left leg in front of you. First, we need to keep our hands in the right position. So your leg has to be onto your shoulder. Your hand should be bent. So your right hand should be bent. If you keep your right hand straight, your leg is going to fall down. So for that, keep your right hand slightly apart. So keep it further away from you so that your hand is holding your leg. Yes, Kailasa Kashi, female team, that's correct. Yes, ma'am. Bend your elbow so that your leg is sitting on your hand. See, first you can keep your hand with your elbow bent. See, your right hand, just place your right hand and bend your right elbow. See, let your leg down. Let your leg down. Just keep your hand with your elbow bent first. See, let's all first keep our hand on the ground and bend your elbow. So once your elbow is bent, once you're sitting with your elbow bent, then you can raise your leg on top of that. And then once your leg is nicely seated on your leg, once your leg is seated nicely on your hand, then slowly lean backward and raise the leg which is in front, which is stretched. Raise your leg as high as you can, and let's stay here for a few moments. Here in this asana, we are going to visualize Swamiji in our inner space and continue to chant the japa of Mahasadashivoham in Apanasana. Let's stay here, let's stay here.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत दण्डवत् प्रभो अपानासनमेतद्धि सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रयं कृत्वा सूक्ष्मे शीर्षपद्मे समारोप्य च वायुभिः.
Yes, slowly lower your leg down and let's stretch our legs. Now bend your right leg and bring it towards your perineum this time. We are going to be raising our left leg into Samanasana. So hold your left leg with both of your hands. Pull your leg as close to you as possible. Once again, if you want to get even a nicer stretch, place your elbow on your thigh and push your leg backward. Push your leg backward, and then at the same time use your hand to pull your foot forward. So bend the other leg towards your perineum. Keep your other leg bent. Let's open up the thighs nicely. Finally, you should touch your leg to your chest. That's the main part. Bring your leg all the way and touch your leg to your chest. Once again, in this asana, we are going to be visualizing Swamiji in our inner space. Continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply through your nostrils and exhale as deeply as you can. And chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
समानासनमावक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादमुरौ दत्त्वा गुह्योऽन्यल्लिङ्गवक्त्रके एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले.
Yes, slowly, let's not lower our leg down. Slowly raise your leg up onto the shoulder. Raise your leg up onto your shoulder. Place your hand on the ground. Place your left hand on the ground. Raise your left leg onto the shoulder. And now slowly lean back and stretch your leg. This is Apanasana. Let's raise our leg up. Lean back and raise your leg up. So if you lean back, it'll be easier because you're leaning back, automatically the weight of your body is going to be going down. Raise your leg up. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Come on, let's hold it there. Let's hold it there. Just a few more moments. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Chant the japa Mahasadashivoham.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत दण्डवत् प्रभो अपानासनमेतद्धि सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रयं कृत्वा सूक्ष्मे शीर्षपद्मे समारोप्य च वायुभिः.
Yes, slowly lower your legs down. Yes. So with this, we are coming to the end of the asanas for today, and now I would like to take a few questions from all the participants. If you have any questions about yoga, about anything related to yoga in particular, I want to take a few minutes now. So Any component of the Nithyananda yoga you have questions, you can ask. Just a minute, Kailasa, Malaysia. I would like to also say in Tamil, தமிழ்லையும் சொல்லிடுறேன். இப்போ வந்து நீங்க யோகா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. ஸோ இந்த யோகா நம்ம நித்யானந்த யோகால உங்களுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் கேள்விகள் இருந்ததுன்னா, ஏதாச்சும் இந்த நம்ம பண்ண ஆசனாஸ்ல இல்ல மிச்ச காம்போனன்ட்ஸ், இந்த பந்தா எப்படி பண்றது, இல்ல இந்த பர்டிகுலர் ஆசனா உங்களுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனை இருக்கு, அதுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் பர்டிகுலர் யோகிக் டெக்னிக் வச்சு உங்களுக்கு அது சரி பண்றதுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கா? ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க வந்து யோகா பத்தி என்ன கேள்வி இருந்தாலும் நீங்க வந்து நல்லா கேட்கலாம் இப்போ. Yes, Kailasa, Malaysia, female side, you can go ahead. Yes, Nithyananda. Sorry, your voice broke, ma. Could you repeat that? Before Chinaki Pavasana
There
is
was one asana before that.
before Chinaki Pavasana is Siddha Samadhi Asana. Yes, ma. So what question do you have in
Yes.
particular about that? Yes.
In that,
You
Yes,
can stay there. Yes, I understood. Yes, you can stay there. You should stay there. See, that is the most important thing. All of us at home, yes, because we, due to the lack of time, due to the lack of someone to, give us that personal guidance, like how we are doing over here, we don't do the asana perfectly. But even if you're having that pain, see, in the Siddha Samadhi Asana, as you saw, I gave two variations. One is where you're bringing your forehead to the feet, one where you're bringing your feet behind the neck. So try the easier variation where you're just bringing the forehead down and slowly lower yourself down. See, all our muscles and our ligaments, our tendons are a bit tight because we are not used to the yoga. Some of us are used to the yoga, some of us are doing really well. But for some of us, most of us, we are not very good at our body is not as stretched or as flexible. So go slowly and you will see that pain starts to go away. So it's just that your body is getting used to that particular position. It's not used to the particular position of that Siddha Samadhi Asana, so you're getting that pain. So as you do the asana, it will slowly start to stretch and that pain will stop. Yes, we can have the next question. Yes, Nithyanandam, is this Kailasa LA? Male team?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, Nithyanandam, yeah.
Okay. On Bhairavasana.
Bhairavasana.
Yes. I don't even.
Yeah, your voice is cracking a bit. Can you repeat that?
Yes, I said I don't know how to improve on the Bhairavasana.
Yes, okay, got it. See, for Bhairavasana, first bring your feet together. So maybe you could sit down and do it along. Yes. So for Bhairavasana, first bring your feet together. Okay, so once you have brought your feet together, bring your hand underneath your leg So are you able to keep your feet together? The camera is, could you go a little bit back? Maybe onto the mat, yes. So, you don't need to go all the way there. You could just sit on the mat in front. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so you're able to bring your feet together, right? So now, bring your hands underneath your leg. And now hold your feet. Hold your feet. And now slowly start pulling your leg towards you. Start pulling your leg towards you. Yes, this is where you can start. So start bringing your legs closer and closer. So one more thing you can do is, you can also do one leg at a time. So when you're doing one leg at a time, keep one leg stretched or keep it bent, however if it's comfortable for you, and bring your leg all the way close to your perineum. And then place your, no, you don't need to bring your hand up there, leg up to your elbows. Keep your leg on the ground. Just keep your leg on the ground. Okay, so come into this position. Place one hand underneath your heel. Place one hand on your toes and slowly pull your leg towards you. So this will bring that mobility into the ankle first. And yes, apart from this, there is also the component of your hip flexibility, where your hips are able to touch the ground. So these two, so for Bhairavasana, there are two components. One is your ankles have to turn. You need to be nicely able to twist your ankles up. And the second is your knees have to touch the ground. So if you're able to do both of this, you will be able to perform the Bhairavasana completely. Okay, so two things. Keep your, so you can do one leg at a time, you can do both legs at a time, and then you can also focus on bringing your knees to the ground.
Got it. Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes,
I have
Nithyananda,
one more
Daniela, yeah.
Nithyanandam, hi. Is it possible while you're setting up the asana to keep the projection of the bandhas and that usually comes with
Yes. Yes, we can do that. The thing is that when we
that would
want to zoom into a particular point when I'm explaining, we transition, we just show the camera frame. But yes, we can show the components also more. Yes, thank you.
thank you.
Yes, Nithyanandam, could I know where this is from? Sorry, ma, your voice is echoing. I can hear you. I can hear you, ma, but your voice is echoing because I think the speakers are also picking up what you're. So if you could mute the speaker and or maybe you could move outside this room and then we could talk. It's fine. Yes, now it's fine.
It's fine now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So when I'm pretty much I can do, but when I have my knee hurts in the inner knee and shoulder knee. So what asana would help me or flexibility?
Seema, for the knee, to any asana where we are stretching, like today we were doing the Paschimottanasana, we were doing this entire sequence of asanas that we did today will surely be able to help your knee to get some more mobility, and also a bit of walking. So a little more walking will also help your knee. So maybe like before you do the yoga, warming up your knees a little bit more, like maybe doing as we doing the, like every day we're doing the skeleton dance, right? So at that time bringing awareness to your knees, moving your knees a little bit more, bringing awareness to your knees and warming them up first. And after that, during each asana, all of these stretching asanas where you're stretching in front, you're bending forward, or you're doing the Bhadrasana type asanas where your knees are stretched to the sides, all of them will help stretch the knee. In particular, will help reduce the pain.
Yes. And it's also sciatica in my right shoulder. So it's like my whole right body gets taped. Even I can do all that.
Uh-huh.
So what's, I'm not doing it right.
See, as you see, one thing for sure is as you perform all of these asanas, now that we are giving time and spending time in each asana, surely you will start feeling some breakthrough. You will start seeing some change where this pain reduces overall itself, and that's the main thing actually, I would say. So you don't need to worry about, okay, I'm not performing it right, or what am I not doing right. You just start doing the asanas each day as much as you can, and you should see that the pain reduces and you're able to do the asanas. You're not feeling that pain on your right side or that stiffness on your right side.
Okay. Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes. Kailasa Kashi, Kailasa Salem, do you have any questions? Okay, so if we are not having any more questions, then let's all enter into Shavasana for a few moments. Please lay down on your back. Bring your hands to your side. Keep your hands slightly away from your body. Let's all just relax our body completely. Relax from every part of your body, unclench from every part of your body. Unclutch from all the thoughts in your mind as well. Just focus on relaxing your entire body. Stop every moment in your body. Just completely relax. Unclutch from all the restlessness. Just relax completely. Inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. Any part of your body that you're feeling stiffness, that you're feeling pain, that you're feeling something uncomfortable, bring awareness to that part of your body. Awareness to yourself. Bring awareness back to your body. Slowly move your hands and legs. And bend your knees, bring them to your chest. Wrap your leg and rock from side to side. Slowly rock yourself up into a comfortable seated position and keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed and just sit. We're going to be unclutching for a few minutes from everything. So just sit with your eyes closed, and every thought that comes inside of you, drop that at Swamiji's feet. Unclutch from that thought. Bring your awareness, and every thought that comes in your inner space, drop it at Swamiji's feet. Just unclutch from it. Decide you don't want to engage in the thought and drop it. Bring awareness to your breath as you inhale and exhale. Internally, you can visualize Swamiji in your inner space if you want. Do not get restless. Just sit with yourself. Now, let's bring our hands together in front of our heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Take a moment to offer your gratitude at his lotus feet for everything that he has done, for all the beautiful opportunities he has given you in life, for the most greatest blessing to know Paramashiva physically, to be blessed with him, to be able to talk to him, for him to know you. Offer your gratitude at Swamiji's feet as we take a deep breath and chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Hope all of you enjoyed today's Nithyananda Yoga session. The next session timings will be announced by the Acharyas. Thank you all, Nithyanandam. Have a great day.